folks, let's talk about our next guest, where, of course, they have this initiative called the Audacity Women's Initiative. It helps Black entrepreneurs reduce overhead and increase their profits. Co-founded by Ashley Osborne Watts. Ashley, first of all, what is this? What are y'all doing? How y'all helping folks run their businesses?
First off, let me just say thank you, Mr. Martin, for having me and giving me access to your platform to discuss what we have to offer. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We are the Audacity Women's Initiative, a local group here in the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. We're here to connect all Black women business owners together to be able to uplift, to be able to encourage, motivate, and also give them a space for them to be able to come to and conduct their businesses.
Okay, so when you talk about, again, this is one of those things that people don't quite understand about businesses. When you talk about, hey, overhead, profits. There are a lot of people who have great ideas, not understanding everything is an expense when you have a business.
You better know it. Yes, sir. So we offer a space where you can come in, you need to take product pictures, you need to have a business meeting, you need to have an event. That's what we are here to do. We are here to help you with that. You don't have to worry about your electricity, your gas, your internet connection. We have all that here at a low cost, and that is the purpose of us.
How have you, first of all, how long have y'all been, how long have y'all had this initiative?
Since March of 2021, the pandemic showed us that, hey, a lot of our Black women had to get back into the house because the kids came home. So what were we to do? Okay, we had to close our doors. That left open a market for us to open up a business where they can come in and actually use the space. They don't need it all the time, but we have that space for them when they do need it.
And so you're on the Nextdoor platform, and how are you utilizing that to connect with other entrepreneurs and to provide your services for them across the country?
You know, the Nextdoor app was a godsend. It really was. It helped me connect with the different neighbors around our neighborhood and in the local area. So we had a community service event actually not too long ago, July 17th, Martha's Vision. It was a great event. We had health, wellness, but we also had a lot of our local business owners here conducting business out of the spaces that we provided. And we were able to connect with the different people around our area to let them know what we had going on, and also to connect with other different businesses so they can come and participate as well. So Nextdoor is something like a community for us, the same way we're a community for all Black women business owners.
Wow, let's we've got questions from my guests, and of course Teresa Lundy. You've got your own business. I'm quite sure you've got a question for our guests.
Yes, and well, one, thank you so much for the idea. I think one of my questions will probably be, how are you guys getting more so engaged with some of the CDCs or some of the workforce development programs like banks who pretty much do this for small businesses? Have you guys made a relationship? And if not, is that something you're looking forward to do?
I'm glad you brought that up. At our event on July 17th, we actually had banks come out. Trustmark National Bank, Community Bank, all of our local bank, River Hills Bank. We do believe in connecting with those people that can help bring the financial backup that we need for our local businesses.
Mustafa.
Yeah, well, once again, thank you for what you're doing. You know, I've been trying to get Black and brown folks to really pay attention to the contracting and subcontracting opportunities that this new administration, the dollars that are going to roll out here sometime in the near future. Are you all helping to prepare folks to be able to engage in that market as well?
You're speaking my language. Actually, just last week, we had somebody come in, one of our actual own, Miss Jana Green. She came in and actually did a class with a lot of our young women who are starting their businesses to show them how to get bids at the local level, the state level, the federal level, how to sign up to be a disadvantaged business, a minority-owned business. So yes, we are. We're actually connecting those new, fresh blood, like I like to call them, with our old heads, like I like to call them.
Amisha Cross.
Hi, I have a couple of questions that I'm actually going to combine. My grandmother and a lot of my family lives in Jackson and Burton Addition area. With that in mind, I know a lot about the local area and a lot of the small businesses there. Is there a process that you have of actually partnering with or working with some of the local high schools in terms of funnels for entrepreneurship, as well as acknowledging what has long been held in the state of Mississippi as the brain drain, where you have so many people who go to college there but end up leaving as soon as they graduate because they don't see economic opportunities in the state?
Yes, actually, we have not done that yet, but that is a great idea. I would love to partner with it because I'm from Jackson. I actually went to Tougaloo and Jackson State. Shout out to the HBCUs. So yes, that's actually a great way to connect with the people here. So I would love to actually deal in that. Yes, we haven't dealt in that yet, but I would love to. If you have any suggestions, please feel free.
See, so all you gotta do is, Amisha, hit her on the Nextdoor app. You're good.
Yes, sir.
I gotta ask you this here, Ashley. You talked about starting this in March 2021, and the thing here is again that a lot of people who were frustrated and stuck during this whole COVID period, and it caused you and others to say, no, we gotta get creative in this moment and fill a void that it's clearly exposed.
Yes, sir. Exactly. That was the main reason. Like I said, I looked around and a lot of my Black women business owners lost faith. And that's the point of the group. We want to let them know that we are here to help you get through these hard times. It's tough out here. It really is, especially coming from being a Black woman in the state of Mississippi. That's already difficult within itself. But being a Black businesswoman, oh, we're talking something totally different at that point. So we are here to encourage, to uplift, and to give them resources that they need to not only thrive, but like the previous guest said, to win.
All right, then. Well, we certainly appreciate the work that you do. And again, I say this with this segment we've done with other previous owners. Utilize free opportunities at your disposal. The ability to be able to connect with people just where you are via the Nextdoor app, I think is just crucial. And I can't tell you how many people I run into who I tell them all the time, what are you doing? Why are you not using social media to your advantage? It's free. It allows for you to be able to market your business as opposed to just hoping somebody's just going to pick up the phone or walk through the door.
I agree. I'm glad we're in the social media era because right now that is the way to connect. It's at your fingertips at all times. There's no more going door to door selling encyclopedias like my granddad did. There's no more of that. You can actually connect with your community. And why I like Nextdoor is you can connect with the community locally and you know who's in your area. And they're just as like-minded as you are. And that's why I really appreciate that app.
All right, then. Well, Ashley, I certainly appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Where can people get more information? Is there a website for your initiative?
Facebook at The Audacity Women's Initiative. You can also email us at theaudacity21@gmail.com. Thank you again, Mr. Martin, for extending your platform. Thank you guys to the guests for the questions. I appreciate it. You got my mind going, so thank you.
And is it under your name or is it under the initiative's name under Nextdoor?
The Audacity Initiative in Nextdoor, yes, sir.
Okay, all right then. Ashley Osborne Watts, we appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
One of the most stressful days of my life was when this one got out. I chased after her as best I could, kind of fell over and broke my wheelchair. I was able to get back home and make a post. Within about 5 or so minutes, I had 3 or 4 different people coming to the rescue. One woman stopped traffic, just drove her right back to the house for me. It was a very emotional day.
Over a period of 10 years, my neighborhood went from being almost 98% Black to being 98% white. So all of a sudden, oh God, I'm the suspicious looking Black man. I posted on Nextdoor that I no longer felt comfortable walking in this neighborhood. The response I got was hundreds and hundreds of neighbors offering to walk with me. This experience moved me and changed the way I saw humanity.
At Nextdoor, we come to work every day to help cultivate a kinder world. We want to make sure that everyone has a neighborhood to rely on.
When we started this company, we felt that technology had an important role to play in bringing communities and neighbors together. We knew that having the support of your neighbors was critical.
When I found out I was becoming a father, I panicked. What am I going to feed this kid? I posted, hey, any other gardeners who might have extra soil, seeds, equipment, and they came up from everywhere.
As human beings, we want a sense of safety and anything that gives us that sense of connection.
You drive through a neighborhood and you see houses and bricks, but really what you have is people, business owners and entrepreneurs.
We know that the locals are what keep our restaurant going. When somebody says that they enjoy our restaurant, it brings us business.
It's been really cool being able to cheer on your neighbors as they open up the next coffee shop.
When Hurricane Harvey first hit Houston, I realized that Nextdoor was much more than just a day-to-day utility. It was a lifeline to the community.
The neighbors have been using that Nextdoor app to coordinate evacuations.
When the pandemic started, people did have the urge to help, but often they didn't know who to help or how. Our Nextdoor group took off explosively. Just after a year, we had over 1,000 members.
Nextdoor evokes a sense of pride in your neighborhood, and we know that people globally are craving for that.
We posted our music video on the Nextdoor app. A lot of people in the area liked it.
And people are beautiful. Let's go to the beautiful. Keep them rhythm for the vibes we got. Stay on the drums.
I think the video meant a lot to our neighbors because it portrays the Cascade area in a positive lighting.
At the end of the day, this is a business model about people and neighborhoods and communities. Wouldn't it be beautiful to connect Wall Street to Main Street and to do well and do good at the same time?
It's going to be the legacy of 2020 that Nextdoor put neighbors together for a cause and then forever.
Oh, thank you very much.
It often starts online, but we know that it continues into the real world, and that is the superpower of Nextdoor.